Hey, what's going on everyone? This is iReviews back with another video, and today we're talking about iOS 26.4. Now, I know we're currently on iOS 26.2 and we're waiting for iOS 26.3 to be released, which is currently on its second beta, but most likely that will be the last beta and it should be released any day now. But iOS 26.4 is probably the most important update to iOS 26, and it should be here on its first beta very soon. I think in a week to maybe 10 days we should get the first beta of iOS 26.4, which actually will bring a ton of changes and new features to iOS 26. So in today's video I will show you guys a few features that already have been leaked and are reported coming to iOS 26.4, and of course everything else you need to know regarding this update. Now before we get into all that, I just want to ask you guys for a really quick favor. Most of you guys that watch my videos are currently not subscribed to the channel, so if you enjoy the videos and you want to see more of them, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel a lot. Now first of all, we're talking about Siri. Well, we have been waiting for this update for almost 2 years now. If you have been following the conferences from Apple, WWDC 2024 was the conference when Apple first of all introduced Apple Intelligence and also talked about the new Siri. The new personalized Siri that would know more about you, would be able to also perform actions within apps. We actually have been waiting for that update and it didn't make it through all the cycle of iOS 18. It didn't make it with iOS 26, and it looks like it is finally coming to your iPhone. The new Siri is finally coming with iOS 26.4, and this will be probably the biggest feature of this update. And you can see also right here the report from Mark Gurman, where he talks about iOS 27 actually and a new Siri chatbot that is coming with iOS 27, but also the new Siri coming with iOS 26.4. And as you probably know by now, earlier this month, Apple has also talked about basically their collaboration with Google. So Apple and Google announced that Google Gemini will be basically the one that will power the new personalized version of Siri that will come out with iOS 26.4. So that's actually a great move. And again, then with iOS 27, which should go on the first beta in June, there will be also the Siri chatbot, and that will basically complete the new Siri for iOS. And hopefully this time around they will actually make it as they should and will be a great addition to iOS. Now we also know about new emojis coming to iOS 26.4, and here are some of them. You can see the Bigfoot right there. You can see this new smiley face. You can see that apple right there. We have a ton of different new emojis that are coming. These are just some examples of what to expect on iOS 26.4. Usually this is the time of the year. The 0.4 updates are the updates that will bring new emojis to the keyboard every year. So this year won't be any different. Expect to see quite a few new emojis with iOS 26.4. Another great feature on iOS 26.4 is coming to the Passwords app. Now, this is one app that Apple has recently added to iOS in the last couple of years, I believe it was. But it's one of my favorite apps that actually is a stock app of iOS. They actually did a great job with this. Now, it will be even better with iOS 26.4, as if you have a credit card information stored on the Passwords app, you will be able to actually autofill those details to third-party apps. That's actually really useful and it will save you a ton of time. Another newer stock app of iOS is the Freeform app. Now, if you use this app on your device with iOS 26.4, you will be able to now add folders. So currently we have a new feature that Apple has added where you can add tables. This was added with iOS 26.2, and now another cool new feature coming with 26.4, the ability to now create folders and of course easier organize all your stuff. Apple is also working on a new sports tire for the TV app. This also has been reported coming to iOS 26.4, so there will be a new sports tire basically dedicated to sports on the TV app. There is also a new feature for AirPods. This one is also very useful. So there will be a new precise outdoor location feature for AirPods on the Find My app. So, AirPods are very small, and if you just lose them somewhere outdoors, it will be very hard for you to find them. But now this should help you and give you a lot more details, like a more precise location by just using this new feature, which of course will help you with your AirPods, but it will be part of the Find My app. It allows to basically have a more precise outdoor location for your AirPods. Now, these are some of the great new features that are coming to your device with the new iOS 26.4. But when can you expect to get this update on your device? Well, of course, the public release will be quite far away from here, but the betas, in my opinion, is actually very, very close. Now, first of all, we have to get rid of iOS 26.3, and in my opinion, that update might also be released this upcoming week, even though we're currently on the second beta. Now, Monday most likely will be the day that Apple releases the RC of iOS 26.3. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get the final release a couple of days later, like the new Apple Creator Studio is releasing on the 28th. I wouldn't be surprised if Apple also releases iOS 26.3 that day. If not, then most likely the 2nd or the 3rd of February will be the dates that Apple releases iOS 26.3 to the public. Now, I really do expect Apple to release the first beta of iOS 26.4 during the first week of February, just most likely a day or two after the release of iOS 26.3 to the public. We should get the first beta of iOS 26.4 released. And due to the fact that this will be quite a big update, I think there will be at least like 4 to 5 betas before Apple releases the RC and then the final release of iOS 26.4 to the public. And I think it will happen, the public release will happen somewhere right here, maybe on the 2nd or the 3rd week of March. We have to wait and see for that, of course, but most likely it will be this, like in the middle of the March, that part of the month, when Apple will release iOS 26.4. It should be an amazing update. Now, of course, as far as the first beta goes, whether you should update or not, I think you should actually just wait for a couple of days and see how the response to this update is, see the reports, whether it has any like major bugs that should actually prevent you from installing it, especially on your daily device, as it will be quite a big update, the new Siri, and we'll have to wait and see how that works out before trying to install it again, especially on daily devices. So that's basically it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and you found it helpful. If you did, smash that like button and of course subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you guys on the next one.